concerned. Meanwhile, we have some breaking inputs coming in as well. TVK seeks CPI support in the state of Tamil Nadu. Vijay writes to CPI for backing. It's a big statement coming in by the CPI state secretary on Vijay seeking support. CPI to decide on TVK support tomorrow, and CPI has called for an emergency executive panel meeting. Remember, earlier DMK held a meeting with both VCK and CPI. These are allies of the DMK. DMK also said we will not create any hurdles when it comes to government formation for the TVK, because that's what the mandate of the people is. Now, CPI confirming that Vijay is seeking support, but they'll take a decision by tomorrow. Dharani is getting us more details on that. Yes, Dharani.
Well, we are given to understand that TVK's Joint General Secretary CTR Nirmal Kumar, he is right now on the way to the CPI office in Chennai, and following that he will be going to the CPM's office as well, and he will be requesting the high commands of both the parties to extend support to TVK in government formation. But now, we're also constantly in touch with the high commands of both CPI and CPIM. So far what they've been telling is that they've convened their executive panel meeting tomorrow. Both the parties respectively, they've convened their executive panel meetings tomorrow. In fact, the Vidudhalai Sirthaikal Katchi has also called for a high-level meeting tomorrow. So in those meetings tomorrow, we will take a decision about supporting Vijay or not, is what the high commands of all these parties have been telling. So this is, until now. But now we're, understanding that CTR Nirmal Kumar, the Joint General Secretary of TVK, he is right now on the way to CPI office. And after meeting the CPI leaders, he will subsequently be traveling to the CPM's office as well. So we have to wait and see after this meeting in person, whether there is a change in the mindsets of the CPI, CPIM and the VCK leaders, because they always take decisions together. These three parties, they are like a pack here in Tamil Nadu. On all three of them, they always take all the decisions together. So now the TVK is trying to reach out to these parties in person, and that is why CTR Nirmal Kumar is first going to the CPI office, and subsequently he will travel to the CPM office, and later we are expecting him to reach in person out to the VCK high command as well. So after these meetings in person, we have to wait and see if these three parties are taking a decision, and if they are ready to extend support to TVK for government formation.
Absolutely. Dharani, do stay on with us. Before I go across to Kritika, let's take a look at how this is not the first time that we are witnessing this situation in Tamil Nadu. It has happened in the past as well. For instance, you have the precedents from 2014 and 2019. In 2014 in Maharashtra, BJP emerged as the single largest party. In 2019 in Karnataka, the coalition collapsed, but BJP was still the largest party. Let's take a look at what transpired back then. In 2014, the governor allowed Devendra Fadnavis's swearing in to be taken place. In 2019 in Karnataka, the governor actually invited BJP's Yediyurappa to form government. Let's take a look at what happened. So later, the government survived the floor test. They were able to prove majority on the floor of the house. In 2019 as well, similar outcome, that the government survived. They were able to prove majority on the floor of the house. Let's take a look at the other scenario that transpired. 2019 in Maharashtra, BJP was the single largest party. Similarly, in 2018 in Karnataka, BJP was the single largest party. But let's take a look at what transpired back then. In 2018 in Karnataka, Yediyurappa took oath and quit before floor test because he didn't have the numbers to prove majority on the floor of the house. But the matter did reach a stage where they had to prove majority, and that too on the floor of the house through a floor test. In 2019 in Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis also took oath, but he too quit before floor test because they didn't have the numbers to prove majority on the floor of the house. 2018 in Karnataka, after Yediyurappa quit, Congress plus JDS came together and they formed the government. Similarly, in 2019 in Maharashtra, after Devendra Fadnavis stepped down, he couldn't prove majority. That's when the Mahavikas Aghadi formed government in the state of Maharashtra. So you have both possibilities, both scenarios in terms of these precedents, in terms of what has transpired in the past and the decision that was taken by the governors back then. I believe we have more details in terms of the uncertainty as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. Another familiar image, which is of resort politics that we've often witnessed in India. More than 40 ADMK MLAs have now shifted to a resort in Puducherry amid fears of poaching, back-channel outreach and possible cross-voting pressure. Heavy security has been deployed outside the luxury resort. Senior AIDMK leaders are expected to reach the location through the day. The message is unmistakable. The AIDMK fears its MLAs could become targets in the ongoing number battle. And AIDMK, remember, has publicly ruled out supporting Vijay, which means every MLA becomes politically priceless.